Hello everyone, Taylor Johnson. I wanted to give you a quick look at the April 2025 housing market for the DC region. As you can see, closed sales are down slightly month to month, April to April, but they're up slightly year to year. Median sales price continues to rise. That's up about 5% year to date. The days on market has increased ever so slightly, so homes are taking just a little bit longer to sell. New pending sales were down, new listings were up. Look at here, active listings are up almost 50%, which is crazy, and around 50% for the year. So this is a cumulative effect. Every month, as you can see, we have new listings come on at 6,063. We have closed sales at 4,454. So there are fewer closed sales than there are new listings. And then there's a carryover to the next month and a carryover to the next month and so on. And this is why the active listing inventory is growing. The months of supply is region-wide around 2.5, though in DC we see it's almost around 5.5. And showings are down still again. In terms of market trends, we see that inventory surged. The number of new listings on the market was about 2% higher than the same time last year. Home buying activity is a little more subdued. The number of new pending sales was down throughout the region. Only Arlington County saw new pending sales rise. Washington, D.C. area housing market is experiencing some impact from DOGE and federal government workforce cuts, so we're not quite sure yet what is happening there. We do know that buyers are more cautious. Home prices continue upward, and in terms of outlook, we see slight dampening because of economic uncertainty. But with more listings coming out of the market, there is more to choose from. Buyers have a little more room to negotiate, and prices will probably continue to rise or hold firm. And this is because there is still a major shortage of housing compared to the number of people who want to buy it. So this imbalance between supply and demand is going to continue to hold up prices. We can see that interest rates continue right around 7, just under 7. Actually, I bought my house at 7% in 2006, so that's not an abnormal rate. New pending sales. We can see we've got generally there's a fall off in the fall. We're in the spring boost. We get a little bit of a taper in the summer, another boost in the autumn, and then the taper off in the fall. Active listings, as we can see, are right about where they were in 2019. So this is a good thing for the market. People have more to choose from. It also means if you're on the market, there's more competition for your home to sell, and you need to be sure that it is priced right and that it shows well. Be sure to, if you have any questions, reach out to me. I'd be happy to help you with that. Looking at the regional local markets here, we can see the closed sales are all over, mixed bag here. Up, some are down, some are up. Remember that we are not looking at Falls Church City with only 21 sales, and even really Fairfax City with only 33 sales. That's too few sales to show us a trend. Median sales price continues to rise across the region in all markets, and median days on market has increased as well. You can see now in DC we're at 18 days. Prince George's County is at 14. Everybody else is around a week. What that means as a buyer is you have a little more time to think about things and put things together if you're in Prince George's County or Washington, D.C. If you're a seller, it means it takes a little longer here. In these regions, homes do certainly take longer than this to sell if they're not priced right and they don't show well or there's some quirk. If you're a buyer, you have to really know what you want and where you want it, and be patient, right? Because good homes are going to sell pretty quickly. New pending sales are down pretty much there, though new listings are up. So again, more from which to choose. And new showings are down. This is a key number for sellers because this shows you these are people just looking at homes, right? They're calling the realtor and saying, "Hey, I want to go look at the house." The number of showings is down everywhere except Arlington County. And that just means that there are fewer buyers, or maybe they're looking at different homes, so on. They're pickier. Active listings, huge surge in numbers here. And months of supply, this is a key number. This is how you know whether or not homes are selling or sitting. A balanced market is around 5 to 6 months. A tight market is 3 months or less. So you can see all around we have pretty much a very tight market with the exception of DC itself. And if we're looking at detached homes, we can see that their numbers are up slightly in terms of closed sales, and new active listings are up quite a bit. If we look at townhomes, just barely perceptible change in number of closed sales. Median sales price declined slightly. New pending sales, new listings more or less flat. Active listings up quite a bit. And then condos. We look at condos. Condo sales are down. Median price continued to rise, as with everything else. New pending sales down quite a bit. New listings and new active listings up quite a bit. So the condo market is a really tough one right now if you have a condo to sell. If you have a condo to buy, there are lots to choose from in certain price ranges. In other price ranges, there's not much to choose from. So my name is Taylor Johnson, and I'm here to be a resource for you. If you found this video helpful, please click the like button so that other folks like you can find it as well. And subscribe to my YouTube channel. If there's any resource I can provide for you, if you'd like a full copy of the report yourself, reach out to me. I'd be happy to send it to you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for your time. Bye now.